In order to escape my father's plan to marry me off to an old alpha, short and fat chief, I disguised myself as a man and infiltrated the all-male alpha academy, but I didn't expect that my roommates were the three most popular alphas at the academy. They couldn't accept an unfamiliar pup invading their territory, so they launched a series of ruthless pranks against me. First day at Alpha Academy. After receiving my schedule, I started looking for my dorm, but the maze-like hallways and identical doors left me hopelessly lost. As I walked, a door suddenly swung open in front of me. Out stepped a tall boy with black hair, icy blue eyes, and a smug grin. I stumbled backward and fell to the ground, scattering my belongings everywhere. What happened? The boy raised an eyebrow. Who are you? Still on the floor, I scrambled to gather my things. Sorry, I'm just trying to find my dorm. And then, before I could finish, another boy appeared behind the first. He had golden hair, golden eyes, and a mocking smile. What's this, Axel? A lost little pup, he said. Axel crouched slightly to look at me, his smirk turning into a cocky smirk. Looks like it, Cashin. Did you get lost on your way to preschool, little guy? I didn't even get a chance to answer before a third boy entered the scene. He was taller than both of them, with jet black hair and a presence that was both commanding and intense. His sharp gaze fell on me. What's going on here? He asked, arms crossed and voice deep. Nothing much, Lucien, Cashin chuckled. Just a lost pup trying to find his place. I quickly stood up. I'm not a pup, and I'm definitely not lost, I said. Axel laughed, clearly entertained. Oh yeah? Then why are you standing at our door, uninvited? I blinked, looked at the door number, then at the paper in my hand. This is my room, I said slowly, holding up the paper with my room assignment. The three boys exchanged a look, first surprise, then disbelief. No way, they didn't stick someone like you with us, Cashin said, snatching the paper from my hand. Well, looks like they did, this'll be fun. Lucien stroked his chin, still eyeing me intently. You're lucky you're from Silver Fawn. If you were from any other clan, I'd have kicked you out already. My stomach twisted. Great, day one and I've already made enemies. I stood in the middle of the dorm room, doing my best not to stare too long at my three new alpha roommates. Each one had an overwhelming presence. Axel stood like a leader, hands on hips, watching me closely. Cashin wore a fox-like grin, clearly enjoying my discomfort. Lucien was the quietest, but probably the most dangerous. He simply stared at me like he could see right through me. The silence was suffocating. I tried to play it cool and looked around for the bed assigned to me, but my inner wolf wasn't helping. Don't panic. They're just three ego-packed, drop-dead gorgeous alpha boys, totally manageable. I muttered without thinking. Well, I guess I'll just have to adjust. I forgot to lower my voice. The effect was instant. Axel raised an eyebrow, Cashin burst out laughing, and Lucien, who had been on his way out, paused and turned slowly. Hey, shorty, Axel said with a grin, not done growing yet? What's with that squeaky voice? Fall into a squirrel trap when you were a kid or something? I froze, cheeks burning. I quickly cleared my throat and tried to recover. I've had a cold, still recovering. Cashin leaned in closer, his grin widening. A cold, huh? Sure it didn't cause permanent damage? Because that voice. Enough, Lucien cut in firmly from the doorway. We've got better things to do than mess with a newbie. And by the way, he pointed at me threateningly. Don't take the bottom bunk, that's mine. If you do, I'll kill you. I swallowed hard, got